Alrighty guys, tis I, Pretty Girl, and today I'm tackling a new game, one that I'm really eager to get into, so ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Digimon Adventure for the PSP. I'm so happy to be playing this. I mean, oh my god, I'm just so happy to be playing this. Oh wow, I didn't think I'd actually get the opportunity to record it, and now I am, and I'm just excited, and I'm hoping that it flashes up on here. This is just a quick test on the technology, shall we say. My capture card stuff. Yeah, but here it is, there it is. Hey. If the colours do look a bit different, it's just, I don't know what it is. I've fiddled about and I just can't get it to look any better, so I'm just kind of, I'm sticking with this. I don't care. I'm certain it doesn't look right. So I'm just gonna do what I can with this, really. Probe, I think that's in that Yuji Naka and all that. I don't know. Would be awesome if they had any involvement in this. So I did start a new game already, but I'm going to start a brand new game because this is a playthrough. One I'm very happy to be doing and I just could not wait to get into, so yeah. Digimon World, I grew up on it when I was little. I was a really huge fan of the anime. If I do accidentally slip in and just call them by their English names, I do apologise. It's all in Japanese. This game's not been released in England and, you know, anywhere outside of Japan. I doubt it ever will be, to be honest, because loads of Digimon games just seem to remain Japanese exclusive. But this is one game I really wanted to play. And the colours just look really off here. But the way it was before, it was really ridiculously bright, so I just kind of had to fiddle with it a little bit. I'll have a fiddle maybe later on to see if I can get it looking a bit better. Because the colours on the characters are just a little bit off. I mean, not ridiculously off, you can still tell what colour they're wearing, but Ty's hair looks green. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe in future parts I'll see if I can fix that little issue. Yeah, I don't understand Japanese, so don't ask me. Do not ask me what they're saying. I haven't the foggiest what they're saying, and Izzy looks like he's all in grey. See, I did it already. I grew up in English version, so I called him Izzy, which is what he's called in English. At least with Sora and Mimi, I'm not going to get mixed up, because their names are the same in both versions. Taichi, or Tai as he's known in the English dub. Don't be surprised if I refer to him by his English dub name. I'm really hoping that this recording turns out okay. I really want to do an LP on this game. I really want to do a playthrough on it and talk about it, because I loved Digimon when I was growing up, and I just think, wow, I can't believe they actually made a game based off the first season of the actual anime. And the colours just look so wrong here. They don't feel so right at all. So, basic gist here is they're at summer camp, these 7 kids. And, well, in the middle of like July, the last thing you'd expect is snow. Which is exactly what they've got. It snowed. I think I put a sort of sepia tone on it, haven't I? I will get that sorted out in the next part, guys. I do apologise for all this bullshit. I think I fiddled about with the contrast a bit too much. In fact, I might just sort that out in a minute, or as soon as I get to a gameplay segment. Which will be right now, actually. Run around and talk to people. See, I don't understand any of this, but it's basically obvious. You can run around and talk to your friends, and you can also increase their Kazuna rank by doing so. Anyway, I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to see if I can fix this colouring problem. Right, I really don't know how the foggiest, but I'm hoping that looks a little bit better. What it is when I initially connected this thing, it looked really ridiculously bright. So, yeah, my initial concern was that it was just going to look really stupid because it looked really bright. Yeah, I can walk around and chat to my friends here. This is Joe, or Jew, or however you pronounce it. I'm pronouncing it as Joe because that's the one I grew up with in the English dub. Joe's the bit of the worrywart child. Over here we have Izzy, aka the Smarty Pants, and the colouring still looks off. I don't think there's much I can do about it, guys. Oh, wait, I got it. It wasn't plugged in properly. Okay, now we've got it. That's better. You can see the orange in Izzy's t-shirt now. But anyway, Izzy's the Smarty Pants kid, the computer whiz. Over here we have Matt, aka the cool kid. Or Yamato. That's better, Yamato. That's his name in Japanese, so that's the name I'm kind of going to go with. And over here is his little brother TK, or Takeru, if you were a Japanese purist. And he's kind of like, he's the little kid of the bunch. He's like a little bit of a crybaby, but he's really sweet at the same time. We have Sora, whose name is the same in both English and Japanese versions. She's sort of like the tomboy, but she's also like the mother of the group, the one that looks out for all the other kids. Next to Joe, obviously, but Joe's sort of like the responsible one in any case. But Sora's very much like the mum. And then we have Mimi, who's the complete opposite of Sora. She's a complete and utter girly girl, a bit of a spoilt brat sometimes. But, you know, she's funny in her own way. I kind of like all the characters. They're all likeable characters. So there we are. We have Northern Lights. I probably haven't introduced Tai Chi properly. He's the leader of the group. Bit impatient, bit impulsive. Likes football. Well, I call it football. Japanese and all that probably refer to it as soccer. One of few cutscenes in this game shows the Digivices landing. For those of you who don't know, Digivices are little devices that enable Digimon to digivolve, or evolve, as it's known in the Japanese version, just basically become stronger. Do forgive me if I do refer to the English version quite a lot, because that's the version as I said, I grew up on the English version. That's the one that made me a fan of Digimon. Even if it was a bit cheesy, I don't hate it. I'm not one of those that are like, oh my god, the dub sucks. Never, ever, ever have anything to do with the dub, because it could, like, completely sucks. And that there, ladies and gentlemen, was the opening of the show, which I just kind of cut out because I didn't think it a good idea to leave it in. I'm not getting done for copyright infringement, no way. But it's essentially the same opening as what you'll find in the Japanese version of Digimon Adventure. So, the kids have been transported to this new world, the digital world. They have no idea where they are, and they meet these really strange looking ball-headed monsters. It's a bit scary. If you were like 10, 11 years old and you got sucked into this new world, no adults, and just surrounded by monsters, you'd be a little bit scared too, I think. A little bit apprehensive. Though, of course, there's bound to be some kids who are like, yay, no rules! So we met up with Koshiro and his little monster companion. Do forgive me if I refer to a lot of the Digimon by their English names. I've said this a million times already, but that's the version I grew up on. That's the version I'm going to be spending a lot of time referring to. That's Motimon, Izzy's little partner. Has been stalking Izzy. See, these Digimon are all stalkers. I will finish Pokemon Black 2. I have every intention of doing finishing the commentary on that, but I really desperately wanted to get a good start on this game. Like, this is a TV series I was a big, massive fan of when I was a kid, and the fact that they've remade the first season of the anime, which is, in many people's opinions, the best season, is just amazing. It really made my day when I found out about this. I was like, oh my god, I have to have it! I know there's another PSP game called Digimon World Redigitized, which is kind of like borrows a lot of elements from the PlayStation 1 original Digimon World. But I'm just gonna say fuck it. You know, I'm not fussed either way. I know lip syncing don't matter, it's just like glub, 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 glub. Okay. Okay, fixed it. Okay, well, Taichi's seen something. What could it be? Whatever could it be? It must be bad. Because there's frightening music playing. Well, it is kind of bad. It's a Kuwagamon. This is a champion level bug Digimon. This came this close to saying bug type. That would have been bad. Run like crazy! You can't fight a big giant bug like that. So this little one's gonna try. Really, let's just fire bubbles at this thing and pray. It ain't gonna work. Now run like crazy! That's the best solution! Run like crazy! Koshiro! Run! I don't know why the screen keeps going sort of like yellowy sort of colour when there's nothing on it, and as soon as there's something on the screen it goes fine again. I don't understand that at all. And again, I've never recorded a PSP game before, so no. It's constant fading out, isn't there? It'll never find us in the bushes! In the original, in the anime, they hid in some kind of special tree, if I remember rightly. Look who it is! You can come out now! And here comes Yamato. Or Matt. Depends on what you prefer to call him. And that could only mean one thing. Joe's found another list to add, something to add to his allergy list. Well, more specifically, he's got his coward's head on. He's like the fraidy cat in some regards. So I'm gonna quickly head over here. This little thing here, I think, restores health every time you step into it, and it's also a save point. So I'm gonna save over my old file. I really don't care. Tractor Thora. Meet her partner, this little radish thing called Yokomon or Pyokomon, I don't know. I'm only going by the version I grew up on. This is where I get all the Japanese enthusiasts saying, "How dare you!" Not like the Japanese version. Didn't say I didn't like it, just saying I'm not too familiar with it. I know a few things, but not everything. The English version was the one I grew up on. I didn't have the internet when I was 8 years old, you know. Wow. Has it really been that long? Matt! Yamato? You've got a puncture. You've got something that punctures wheels. That wasn't funny. Oh, this thing's just following me around. It's embarrassing. This is Sunomon, I think. It looks weird. And what about you, little TK? You look so dinky, look. What are they doing? That's Tokomon. Jesus Christ, when it opens its mouth it's scary. Is he? I know I've chatted to you once already, but... let's have a look at your partner again. It looks like one of those kind of ghost thingies. Oh yeah, and Izzy carries his laptop everywhere. I don't know why, it never seems to need a power supply or anything. Rarely ever does. Must have a lifetime supply of batteries in that backpack of his. So yeah, one more chatterbox to talk to, and that's Joe. And his partner is whatever the hell this thing is. It's a dolphin. Okay, it doesn't look anything remotely like a dolphin, but... This thing won't leave me alone! This thing won't leave me alone! Who are you calling a thing? The name's Kuwagamon! Or Pukamon, I think, if it's the Japanese version, which this is. Okay. I've chatted to all my friends. Sometimes there's going to be points where you're going to have to talk to all your friends before you move on. We're Digimon! Digital monsters! Well, I know what that means. Digital monster? Well, Ty doesn't seem anywhere near as scared as he should be. I'm in a weird world with all these weird monsters and I'm not scared. Well, I suppose it's less scary than the real world. The real world seems infinitely scarier. Mainly due to the sheer amount of dicks in it. But then again, the digital world isn't that much different. It also has its fair share of dicks. And people who just want to be arseholes. Well, Takeru's happy. This kid's got balls. I hope they make one based on Zero 2, but I've got a funny feeling they probably won't. This was the 15th anniversary of Digimon, so it kind of seems suitable to tackle the first season of the anime, which many consider to be the best, and I can totally see why. Ah! Well, we knew one friend was missing. What's that noise? My ears! But yeah, the game's basically now just saying this is a save point, and it also heals you, I believe. So, very handy indeed. And I'm going to save again just purely because I can't be fucked to talk to all my friends again. I can't believe I actually saved over my old save file, but I really don't care anymore. I just like, I want to do this. Okay. And almost instantaneously we're at the cliff. I believe in the anime they did a lot more running. And Mimi's like, oh shit! Oh shit! And that's her partner, which is basically, this is Tanemon, a little plant. I'll protect you, Mimi. Well, look at that. It's dinky. It can't do anything. Don't expect any translations. I may have mentioned it before, but I don't understand Japanese at all. Bubble blow! Too much soap! Take this! And this! Scary teeth! That's just pissed it off. We're all going to die because we're dinky little shits! They're all gonna die. Well, it was nice knowing you for all the 5 minutes that we knew you for. Of course I know what happens next. I've watched the anime for Christ's sake. Even if it was the English dub, I do roughly know what happens next. It's just it had more corny, ridiculous, not very funny jokes thrown in. No, don't die, Beast I've only just met. And they recreated the Digievolving sequences, or evolving sequences, sorry. Slap myself, naughty. Gotta get out of his bad habits. I actually kind of like how they look here. It's not the most impressive thing in the world, but hey, I like it. Basically, they evolve into stronger forms, which have different names, by the way. Which you can kind of see in the background. You don't really need me to point it all out for you. So, we've all become stronger. Well, they've all become stronger. And the kids are going to be like, oh, they've changed! How the fuck did they do that? Whoa! Didn't you all look like heads a minute ago? Bar from Tokamon, who looked like a white miniature version of Patamon without the ears. Well, the wings. Oh, we're stronger now. We're just going to talk to you. Even though there's this great big angry bug that wants to kill us, we're just going to chat to you and say, oh look, we've evolved. We're stronger now. Look at how awesome we are. Everybody attack! Finally. So this now is basically explaining how we can battle opponent Digimon. The middle button is basic attack, but you also have the other options on the side as well. I believe the bottom option is for fleeing or something, the left option's for like a special attack, and the top option's for like, I don't know, guard or something. I can't remember. But this little bar on the bottom dictates the order in which we can attack, which is kind of handy. The R button, I think, is everything to do with putting things in, you know, deciding what you want characters that you can't control to do, because you can't control all of them to begin with. You can later on once you've had control of them once, but meh. Whenever you attack, you get sent back along the bar, which kind of makes sense. I think you get sent further back the more powerful the attack you do. And yeah, there's all these status conditions you can inflict, I think, but I have no idea how that all pans out. You could ask me and I'll be like, oh, I don't know. I've got a rough idea how it works, but a rough idea is really all I need to get through this. Okay. So without further ado, let's get started in our first battle. And oh my god, let's play Braveheart! See, I do know some of the Japanese songs, even if I don't watch much in the way of the Japanese version. So I generally tend to stick with the more special attacks. These tend to use up SP when you use them, which kind of can be irritating, but not too bad. And that was a really easy battle. Trust me, we'll come across Kuwagamon on the field, and they're not going to be anywhere near as easy to beat as that one was. And the leading 3 have leveled up. Yeah, you can only have 3 lead in the party at any one time. You can switch about, switch different Digimon up into your leads, but yeah. The others will gain experience, just not as fast as the ones that are actually participating in battle, I think. You beat that big bug! Even though it's lying there and could easily kill us, we're just going to celebrate and act like it's dead! This is so cool, I've got a giant lizard! A lizard! I got a giant pink birdie! I got a hamster bat! That's what it looks like, a cross between a hamster and a bat. I don't even know what the fuck you're supposed to be. A seal? Well, We would be honoured to help you get home. Even though you've only just got here. I think we've got one tiny little problem though that you lot aren't thinking of. The bug lives! And it's going to eat you! Kuwagamon! It's going to eat us! Oh no! Ah! And it sticks its pincers into the cliff, which sends our heroes plummeting to their death. Well, not quite. The seal has friends. Goemon has friends. In the form of fishies. So, the kids narrowly escaped death by fish. But their journey has yet to be completed. They've only just begun! And yeah, that was based off the very first episode of the anime. Every now and then you're just going to come back to this sort of screen. You'll be able to see a picture of File Island, which is where they are, and a picture of the 7 kids. You may notice that there's kind of like a hexagon at the end with nothing in it. We'll get to that when we get to it. It's going to be a while yet, but if you've watched the anime, you already know what it means. But for now, we've got 7 kids. The leaders are set. I don't think you can choose who your leader is. I don't know if you can later on in the game. I haven't played the whole way through the game, so we'll just see how things pan out. In the next episode, Tai Chi is the leader again, so yeah. See you guys in the next episode.